If the moon was not tidally locked with the Earth, how do you think that would have changed the way ancient humans perceived the cosmos?
That implies that people thought the moon was just a flat disk. I hadn't thought about that.
Says, I'm wondering what your views are on the current state of light pollution around the world and any negative impacts it has on people's feelings and perceptions about the night sky.
Ooh, well, that's a big topic.
I'm going to start there. I'm going to say yes. I am very concerned about light pollution. I've done a lot of work with the International Dark Sky Association, and the idea is that from an indigenous practice and way of life, the sky and our connection with the sky, it's an essential. It's the place where we come from. The stars are not just physical, distant, abstract balls of plasma or gas. Those are our relatives, our oldest living relatives. It's about like a family reunion. It's blocking that level of connection.
Isn't every
Ooh.
distraction that exists in modern living that distracts us in the evening, isn't that tantamount to light pollution? You know, it's because we have HBO and Disney Plus and Netflix
Right.
and all these things. I come home and my first thought is, let me binge something or let me watch a movie or let me watch Nagin doing a stand-up. Aren't you also competing with all the rest of these cultural forces?
Yes, absolutely. We are very distracted. We have very short attention spans. We're looking for the next fun thing. But there's something really important and fundamental about our connection to the stars.
If the moon was not tidally locked with the Earth and instead rotated at some observable rate, making it more obviously a three-dimensional object, how do you think that would have changed the way ancient humans perceived the cosmos?
That implies that people thought the moon was just a flat disk because it always just showed one side. I hadn't thought about that. Annette, what does your research tell you about the moon?
Whoa, that's a deep question. Let me think. Well, the moon, I guess off the top of my head, the thing is, I don't feel that it would change a great deal the indigenous teachings that I'm familiar with, and I can't speak for everyone, obviously, but because the teachings with the moon, it's all about relationships. And in a way, it doesn't matter. Like, it's almost like that's like a technicality. Like,
Interesting.
if it's 2D or 3D or whatever, I mean, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's interesting, but that's more like a geometrical fact. I think what's more important is that the grandmother moon is seen as a relative, a close relative, as helping us, as connected with timekeeping and connected with what we call Turtle Island. So here in North America, this is Turtle Island. There's a lot of stories about this being connected with the turtle. And the turtle has 28 large sections on the back, so that's connected with the moon. More important, the moon also has to do with heartbeat because of the changing phases of light and darks. If you watch it in fast motion, it feels and looks just like a heartbeat. So it has to do with our human heartbeat too. And
I
the
would
drum.
add that it would be hard to explain a flat disk model given the curve of the shadowing as the moon goes through its crescent phase. You know, spheres will give you that kind of light pattern on it, not flat disks.